Hello and welcome to Cat Gaming Reviews, episode 3 of the Let's Play the Discworld. In the last episode, we've received the starting orders on the quest to get rid of this dragon, in which we need a staff, an excitable creature, a container, some dragon's breath, and lots of other stuff that will make absolutely no sense, but it's just general fare in adventuring games. We're in the dining hall here, and we're going to see. Oh, hang on! I should actually check the sound, because I think. There we go, because that was a bit louder than I expected. Alright, so let's talk. Let's start talking to people and try and see what we can find out.
An old wizard who grew a beard mostly because shaving cream costs twopence a bag. Good day, sirs.
Is it? So you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's off again. Past the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons? Dragons in the town? A likely story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea.
Hit him. Hit him.
My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top. We have wisdom and you do not. For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
That was a good one.
Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound. Excuse me, where might I go to find the patrician?
Well, don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
Oh, yes. But he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony.
Does this place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, this way. It's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like I'm screaming out against soul-destroying winds.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh, yes. In one magic moment, I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream, that I'm being smothered in fruity yogurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Thankfully, that's not my problem. So far, anyway. We can but hope.
Covered in fruit yogurt and stuck up inside a whale. Oh. Ooh. Actually sounds sort of like fun. Oh, let's talk about the luggage.
Look, does anyone know why this luggage keeps following me?
Ah, that's sapient pearwood, that luggage is. There's no getting rid of it. It'll follow you everywhere.
Sapient pearwood?
They once used it to make containers for grave goods. I suppose someone hoped that you really could take it with you. The chest is, in fact, the luggage. The luggage is made of sapient pearwood, and once it attaches itself to somebody, it will follow that person everywhere. Just like a little puppy. It is like a runaway suitcase, albeit one with lots of little pink legs. In this game, the luggage is a convenient storage device. Not to mention a convenient homicidal maniac. should one be required.
Why is the librarian a monkey? Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Oh, that
He's
doesn't get
not
old.
one of them. He's an orangutan.
But it's the same thing. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
The actual orangutan is one of the great apes,
Huh?
an arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest. If you ever want to go far in life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature? But what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a monkey?
In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or in your hat.
But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let our boreal subtropical fauna be the guardians of a major national library?
Oh. Well, he was human once, of course.
What? Really?
All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but there it is.
Very embarrassing, seeing him scratch himself in the reference section.
Doesn't he want to be turned back into a human?
Oh.
Nope. Ha! Says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself
Sorry,
in
I
the
screwed
reference
up there
section.
with an upside button.
I say he just likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would.
Okay, sorry about that. I pressed the button on the Bandicam recorder and that caused that pause there. Please take my apologies, and this is all a bit of a learning experience for me.
Right you are then.
Let's have a look at this. Carcass.
Ah, a swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas.
Ew.
Oh, right. Ah, let's see. Wildebeest baked in a poodle's eye sauce. Newt's liver pate with pickles and cream. Ex-senior wrangler legs in garlic butter. I do hope that door gives a clear run to the latrine. Yet another bearded old wizard. So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, is there any advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps?
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow wallpaper, well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
But if I expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so. So, your faculty heads, the giants of wizardry, this is it? This is as good as life gets?
Contemplating promotion?
No, I'm contemplating a change of career. Listen, one thing I've always meant to ask, these dresses we wear, are they strictly necessary?
Eh?
The robes, lad, are symbolic of our dedication. You see, this is not so much a calling, a profession, as a condition of mind. By wearing long robes, we imply a somnambulistic state, an attitude in which we walk dreamily through this world with our minds occupied by higher things.
Higher? Like, say, as high as this hat?
Well, the hat, too. Its height implies loftiness of thoughts.
Or it might imply that we should have let our mothers keep on dressing us.
What's more, it keeps young whippersnappers like you from running off.
Eh?
Would you want to walk the streets looking like a refugee from a somewhat suspicious pencil factory?
Point taken. Is this all you do all day? Just sit and make a public nuisance of yourself?
I'm reserving my powers.
What powers?
Well, for a start, I can read your mind.
Really? What do you see?
Not much. You must have the big print version.
Well, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Alright, let's have a look. The Bursar. Bursar is probably one of my favourite characters from the Discworld. I'm wondering if, because that previous Arch-Chancellor isn't the same as Mushroom, I'm wondering if this Bursar is the same Bursar from the books, or is he just a new type of Bursar? Let's find out.
A bearded old wizard.
Yeah.
So, you're the bursar. What does a bursar do exactly?
Well, it's a very important job. Accounts, expenditure, occasional bouts of irrationality, the assessment of grants.
Well, it sounds a bit, well, boring, doesn't it?
That's the job's main attraction, my surgical sock. These tenures are for life. So, since wizards are naturally extremely long-lived, that means the only way to get promoted is to assassinate your superiors. They've been popping off like mayflies around here for some seasons. Sometimes we've got, wait for it, more wazards than wizards.
They're in no danger from me. I never really thought about promotion.
Wazards, you see? Ha-ha! Oh well. My post is safe, though. Who wants to claw their way up to the top only to become an accountant in a silly hat? Mark my words, folding trouser press. Survival is all a matter of identifying your proper niche. Preferably a niche well removed from anything anyone else finds desirable.
So you're the,
The bursar.
Oh, thank heavens. I'd hate to have forgotten the name of someone useful. Look, you're the bursar, aren't you?
That's right. I do the finances, books and things, and I'm quite totally insane, you know. Any calculations you need, I'm your giant frog.
But that's just accounting. Surely to hold a major position in a wizard's university, you must be able to perform magic. After all, that's what the place is all about.
Magic is all very well, young sink disposal unit, but mathematics is the more powerful art.
Oh, come on.
You don't believe me? Very well, Mr. So-called scented furniture polish. Care to watch while I make your grant disappear?
Sounds like the usual faculty at most universities. Alright.
Right, well, don't be a stranger. Cheers.
Alright. Oh, Windows Poons. He was the main character from Reaper Man. And I'm actually wondering if that sort of story will be in this game as well, because the Dragon's story was also like a major plot device of Guards. That was the first book featuring the Watch. So I'm just wondering if they took anything from Reaper Man into this game as well. Oh, and Staff. This is what we're after.
Long, wooden, clearly quite magical. Here! It's got a knob on the end.
Move over there. I can't just take it.
Hey? A girl? What's a girl doing in here?
I'm not a girl.
Why are you wearing a dress?
It's a wizard's robe, not a dress.
I knew a girl's dress once. Splendid lass. Very good at pickling. Yes, very good at pickling eels, she was.
That's John Pertwee. That was the guy who's previously one of the doctors. I think he was the... was he the third doctor or was he the fourth?
Well, I once knew a girl too, of course.
Of course. Oh, why are you off course? Young fellow like you ought to be out and about, exploring a world of adventure. Wine, women, and pickles.
Look, I am out and about.
Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young air freshener.
Look, no one's off course. I just used the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address. Pickling? Oh, how fascinating.
Pickled? Who's pickled?
No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like pickles.
What? Oh, they were wonderful pickles. How dare you cast aspersions on... Damn, I've lost it. What were we talking about again?
Pickles?
What's pickled? What? What do you mean?
Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they?
What? Pickled elves? Damn their ears. I told them to lock that liquor cupboard. Go on, boy, get after them.
No, pickles, not pickled.
Pickles? Oh, try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting my time.
So, what happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. That's just the point. And now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women and steal all our pickles.
Steal? Now do I look like a thief?
My stick. They all want my magic stick.
Oh,
so
that's
be
true.
off with you, you
I do want it.
dastardly overcleaner.
No, no, look, I don't want your wretched stick.
Nice.
So it's the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm onto you, you know. I'm onto you, you young bookcase.
Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense.
Sense? Perfumes? Oh, I'll not have it. No, sir, I won't. Dallying with womenfolk on the premises is against the rules. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. You young bathrobe. I have you defrocked for this.
Look, I haven't done a thing, honestly.
What? Well, how can you be a man of the world if you've never sampled the finer things in life? Women, wizard staves, pickles.
Well, if I go and do that, you said you'd defrock me.
It won't do. It just won't do. Young tweezers like you coming in here and taking off their frocks. I won't stand for it. I will. This city is getting into a fine old pickle.
Oh, please don't get started on the pickles again.
Pickles? Well, don't eat pickles if you're wearing a dress. You'll stain the hem. Why are you wearing a dress?
All right, I'm getting out of it. All right.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Oh, all right. Let's pick up his broom. And I'll put it on the stick or the staff. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. There we go. Alright. Talk to him.
Would you believe he gets a full tenure for this? I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time. That doesn't work. You know, I've always wanted to ring one of these.
Alright, we've got the staff. So, let's run back and give that back to the Arch-Chancellor.
That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done.
Alright, so one down, 3 to go. Not including the dragon's breath. Okay, so we'll head down here. Now there's a... Yeah, there it is. Go into here.
Well, he's cooking food. I suppose that means we have to call him a cook.
Alright, I'm going to leave it here. End this episode here, and we'll see you again next time.